Welcome back to JCR Garage. This time, well, you can hear it and see it. The 84 C10 pickup is back. This time I'm having it for a week because it needs some fine tuning. Now, I've said it previously in the last video of this car. It is a 305 4-speed car, well, truck. And yes, had a haircut. Does not look that good. Another thing, I just gave this thing a little bit more timing. And it turns out that the choke doesn't really fully open. It turned into a different beast altogether. You can see inside this truck that it is running fairly cool, really, at idle. Now, we'll pop the hood, and you can see 4-speed shifter right there. But yeah, we'll pop the hood. There is the 305. Last time you saw this truck, it had a Holley 750 vacuum secondary quadrajet on this intake. Now right now it is sitting on a Mr. Gasket spread bore, 2 square bore adapter with an Edelbrock 600 Thunder series up top with an electric choke. Now you can see that the electric choke isn't hooked up. This is the negative, and the positive is, well, it's in the glove box. But like I said, I gave this thing a little bit more timing, opened up the idle mixture screws a little bit with a vacuum gauge on this port right here. I managed to drop it an entire inch of mercury down, but that's all it would go before it started creeping back up. So now it should be running a lot better than it did when he came with it. Now I have driven this thing for quite a trip today, really, and yesterday I took it to the beach, which, well, it made for a real nice picture. But 5 minutes after I took that picture, it had sunk an entire, well, these are 31 1050 15s, BFG All-Trains. It had sand up here. It just sunk the entire wheel down. It even had sand in the bumper because it sunk down that far. It was on the rear axle, which, well, not optimal. And even it had sand all the way up here. And, well, not optimal. I had to get a Toyota 4Runner to pull me back up. And I was stuck there for about an hour. But today I took this thing on a trip, which is why the cab is full of shopping. Took it to the store and felt it a little bit. It feels really hesitant in uphills. So I was kind of thinking it might be a worn out cam. But if the choke was stuck, I'd say that might be the choke's fault. But now I'm gonna take it on a little bit of more test drive, take it from here and back home. I'm actually at the spot where I fixed the Toyota Land Cruiser. It was sitting over there. Over there, actually. That's where I fixed that. And now I'm gonna take this thing home, see how it runs, then wait for it to cool down and take a little trip extra with it and see what happens. Sounds like this thing needs a throwout bearing. I don't know if you can hear it on camera, but quiet, noisy, quiet, noisy, quiet, noisy. Anyway, enough of that. Foot on the brake release. Now this thing, it is really sloppy. Only thing you can be definitely sure you hit is reverse, because you have to force it. It's on a spring. Now, that should be first. Now let's try. The power steering in this thing is really nice, actually. It's kind of like, reminds me of my Aspen. Now I'll get this thing to take off nicely. Gotta shut the door properly. Now, no cars coming that way, none coming this way. to it when you really rev it up. Oh yeah, this thing is definitely a lot better than it was. Holy crap. Doesn't pull very hard, but it is 145 horsepower 305. I mean, this thing has headers, it has that big Edelbrock carb, but I don't really think this thing has a lot more to boat than it did when it was new. And well, an 84 305, I checked, it has 145 horsepower. That is not a ton. But with that, I am on my way back home now. This thing runs pretty good. Still be a few more checks to get through, but thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you want to see later in videos. Thank you very much for watching. Take care.